Okay. I have no idea how long this game's gonna take or what the point of it even is. So this will be a brand new experience. End is never the end, is never the end, is loading. Are we playing a different game now? This is no longer called Stanley Parable. 154 people like cookies. I still don't understand how that Nightbot thing goes. Let me just say I love this game. You do? Ooh. Alright, I have high expectations for this game now. I expect the most amazingness ever. Also, it's gonna take 8 years to load. If I had known this, I would have loaded the game eons ago. Usually games don't— oh, it heard me complaining. It's gonna load a chunk and then it's gonna be like, now wait forever. And then we're gonna sit here and we're gonna wait forever. Speaking of waiting. Oh, I'd maybe have a backup game plan though. What do you mean? Oh, like
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
a game to play in case I decide to stop
Stanley
playing
worked
this
for
game.
a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee
Not even
number
a funny number.
427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor
Or
at
if I
his
finish
desk,
it.
telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Alright, I guess we're gonna be happy. And then the bar
And then
begins
one
to go
day,
backwards.
something very peculiar happened.
Oh?
Something that would forever change Stanley.
Oh no, we're taking
Something
away his
he would
happiness.
never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the
It
monitor
took him
for
an
him
hour to
follow.
realize that?
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happen. This complete isolation.
Hey!
Something was very clearly wrong.
Social distancing!
Shocked, frozen
They're also
solid,
experiencing
Stanley found
the same
himself
thing we
unable to
are.
move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Now what? Oh, I thought it was gonna just give me things to do.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh gosh,
Stanley
hold on. How do I make this mouse not move so aggressively? Mouse sensitivity. Oh my gosh, I hate this thing. I have no idea if I did a good job.
Needed to go to the meeting room.
Nope.
Perhaps he had simply missed
I made it worse. What? This is already here.
a memo.
Oh gosh, I made it way too much. This is ridiculous. I hate everything. I hate mouse things. They're so stupid and annoying. Alright, more acceptable.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
What? How's that not a trace? Wait, 22, 21. Wait, what? 20. Nice. Hi, Onaga. I can't go indoors. I can only go through open doors. I move so fast and I don't like it. Why am I going so freaking fast? I just turn this down like the tiniest amount. Oh, I still go so fast. Why would I want to go so... I don't want to be Sonic.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I only entered this door because it's what I wanted to do. Ooh, nice picture. Ooh, mountains. Yes, this one's the best.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go
Tips
up
for
to his
not
boss's
getting
office,
fired.
hoping he might find an answer there.
Wait, oh, hey, I wanted to watch. Wait, what were the instructions? I was too busy laughing. We need less reviews. What? 245 want to get rid of the death sport portion of what is the workplace? Where do I work? Everyone is unique, you most of all. Get that? We're the most special. What's this? Ah! Synergize core value expenditures. Synergy! Alright, chat, this is important. Synergy.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Why would we take a staircase? Ooh. Ooh, this place is fancy. What's this? Executive bathroom. I don't think we want to go to the bathroom. Unless anybody here needs to go. Why is it square? I don't know. It's just how the game kind of gave me as an option. So I decided to just go with it.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Let me play the piano.
Shocked,
Oh, yes.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Dun, dun,
And so the
dun.
boss had
Ooh.
assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course,
2845.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Wait, where is it? Oh. I'm
Yet
offended.
incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, over here. Ooh, look at these pictures. Boring. Boring. Not terrible. I don't wait. What is that? I'm not sure about that one. I don't totally see what it is. Okay, if we can play on the keypad, can we play the piano, please? What kind of weird piano sound is this? What is this? I am darkness. I was born in the darkness. You merely adopted it. Button. Because why not? This seems safe. Stanley doesn't know it and you're Stanley. Am I Stanley? I feel like I just discovered my powers. Like something happened and they awoken powers and went in me and I just knew numbers for things. Amazing.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature
It's gonna be a
of his
surprise
job.
party.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Gosh, what is this room?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Mind
Control
Control.
Facility.
Escape. Yeah, right. I want to see the mind control facility. Idea button. What are all these numbers? Can't tell if they're numbers or not. Well, that just made me farther away. Wow, I'm so amazing I can stand. Dang it, I can't get on anymore. Come here, let me back on. Let me back on the chair. Fine. Don't let me back on.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh.
What horrible secret
what?
did this place hold?
Oh, these are television
Stanley thought
screens?
to himself.
Screens?
Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh. Did I have the strength? Okay. Okay, this data looks pretty good. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna need this coffee. Okay, alright, I think we're good. Had a good sip of coffee. I'm ready to go.
Now
Chad, I
the
hope you're
monitors
ready.
jumped to life. Their true nature revealed.
They're
Each bore the
watching
number
us.
of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers.
Who's gonna
The
be able to
lives
see
of so
those
many individuals
screens?
reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Freedom Smeedum, I was happy in my office apparently. 2020 vision only. Dang it. Ah, what does that mean? What's in this box? Oh, where's my number? What number are we again? We're not 420. I think we're 427, so we're right there. That's our office over there, straight ahead. Do you see it, chat? I hate when my television screams. Alright, where's our adventure taking us?
It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I mean, we had some pretty weird meetings. I feel like that should have been a huge
No.
factor here.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
I'm
was it
too
even possible?
amazing to
Had
be
he truly
manipulated.
spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I mean, it can't have been his entire life. Would they
But
take
here
him as
was
a
the proof.
baby and
the heart of the
start then?
operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content.
Ooh, what's this
Walking,
one?
eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Oh, I wanted to
and as
see.
the cold reality of his
none of
past
the
began
buttons
to
work?
sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another
turn
human
it on.
life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yeah, totally, of course. Just let me push it on first. I just want to... On. Ugh, why? I just want to see it one time. It's the only one with an on button. Power. Ooh, 1. Oh, wait. 2. Are there gonna be other numbers? What's this white button over here? 3. Nice. Is there a 4? White. Oh, I see a white button. That's 5. Where's 4? This is 3. Where are you, 4? Oh, what's over here? Oh, that's just 1 and 2 again. Dang it. Seize the means of production. As soon as I find that 4 button. Where the heck is it? It's not down there. Does it exist? It's just 3. Why can't 4 be by 3? What if it is and I missed it? Oh, that's just a wall I'm walking into. How did I miss it? Oh, wait, what's up here? That's 1 and 2, right? Yeah. I found stairs. Oh, yes! 4. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, we're good. We're good. Number 4 is a lie. Nice. Oh. I don't know what I just did. Mind controls idle awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
What if I became Supreme Ruler instead? I could be the mind control master. How's that sound? Do it. I wonder if that's even an option in this game. It's up to me. You know what? Honestly, as fun as it sounds to like be in control of mind controlling people, mind controlling that many people honestly sounds like a lot more work than it's worth. I don't think that the feeling of high-end power would really like, I don't know, it wouldn't get me off enough to make it worth all of the effort. So, but you can make them all make cookies. No, it's my kitchen. They can eat my cookies, but I am making the cookies. I don't want to eat all the cookies. I want to make all the cookies. What if it's like you get to kick back and just watch? I don't know. That seems too easy.
And a rising chill of uncertainty.
Scientific.
Was it over?
Oh, yeah, was it over? We're sitting in darkness? This is our life now? We just sit here?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
The machine was just some sort of like
freedom was mere moments
difficult.
Away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
What do you mean?
Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
How did we get here?
What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Okay.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Oh, I see why I couldn't get down.
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
This is a big door that is taking 8 years. There we go.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Let it go.
And
Let it
Stanley
go.
was happy.
How does he know he's happy? He was happy being mind controlled too. Pfft. Stanley doesn't know what he's talking about. I beat the game. I just unlocked an achievement. It's called Beat the Game. That was the game? What? I'm so confused. Wait, where am I? Hey, I'm back. Huh. So the only reason you don't rule is because you can't be bothered? Yes.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of two open
get
doors,
wrecked, I'm taking
this
the
was
right.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Yes, truly a room worth
Ooh,
admiring.
ocean, I love
It
that.
had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
What's we got? We got water. Oh, dang it. Water. I think that's iced tea. It's probably cola, grape soda, and lemon.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Thank you for noticing the worth of my time. Gosh. Also,
At this point, Stanley's obsessed, but at last he'd had enough of the amazing room.
Stanley's
and took
obsession
the
with the
first
room
open
bordered
door
on
on his left
creepy
to
and
get back to
reflected
business.
poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left. Also, I meant to say that I'm doing well. Scientific, sorry. He keeps talking when
And
I'm
so
trying
he
to talk.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Yeah, definitely. Oops, how did I get here? Oh no. Some lemon soda would be refreshing right now. I agree. That'd be great. Doing good, just checking back on some of the channels I haven't been in 6 months or so.
Back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
yeah, come on, boys. What am I doing?
It's,
come on, boys. Left. I have no other option. I have to
no, it's to the right. My mistake.
You're gonna say no again.
No.
You're just mad because I refused to listen to you before.
Said it was to the right?
You debater.
What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
No, just give me the answer, you debater.
Let's see, we went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh gosh, there's a vehicle there. Are you sure it's this way? Because, oh, well look at that. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story
that
completely
employee got fired.
How
we know where
about,
that one
rather than
is.
waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Oh.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay.
Don't
From
tell me
the
how to
top.
live my life. Food drives are still open. I can't close my eyes.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
What
decided to
could
go to
it
the
mean?
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hold on, there are other directions we can go. Oh, that's not that direction. Ah, that's a door. Oh,
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
who puts chairs in front
Stanley,
of doors?
did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
I would
did
never.
you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking
During
you?
this, you may
I'm the one
want
who wrote
to
the
look
story.
at
It was
Dr.
right here just a minute ago.
Langscott, the tiger, and the terribly cursed emerald,
Okay,
a
then.
whirlwind heist.
It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Finding the story. Oh. Ooh, what's in here? Ooh, so many open doors. We can go wherever we want. Let's go back to the room. It's 420. Ooh, have we been in here before? Hey! This is the room we were in earlier. Oops.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No!
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
I'm trying to do things. Freedom is gone. Okay, run.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction?
Is there a way to actually like finish this? Ah, my mouse is stuck. Move over. Oh, there is? Oh, I can't wait. Okay, this game is fun. Coffee wasted. What does this say? I hate Mondays. Okay, Garfield. What are we supposed to do?
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
What did we miss?
The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
These are terrible instructions. Oh. Buddy.
Now
Where
this...
are we?
Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
I win!
Congratulations!
I win!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Thank you. Are we trapped in the stupid room?
No, I don't feel right about this at all.
Freebie!
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some
Freebie!
people win fair and square, and
Let
this was
me
not one of those
in.
situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Ugh, why are you like this? Can't believe that he said we won and then he tried to take it back. Oh, hey, it's an
All right,
adventure line.
I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable
Wait, what? We
adventure
never go
line.
this way.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I bet it's not going to lead where we want it to lead, but I'm curious because we haven't been here yet.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward,
Is
Stanley, to destiny.
To
Though,
destiny.
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination
I can't get on the
still
wall.
a story? Simply by the act of moving forward,
Whee!
are we implying a journey such that a destination is
All right.
inevitably conjured into being
It goes
via
back
the
this
very
way. I'm not
manifestation
going- I'm
of
not
the
going.
nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now
Wait,
is a bit
what?
of music to lighten the mood.
What kind of numbering system is this? Oh god, this is loud. Let's just quickly go into the audio part and maybe take it down a notch. I feel like I didn't turn it down. Master volume is a liar. That's better. Wee woo woo woo. Choo choo. Oh. Light. I actually like this music. It's fun. Dum, dum, dum. Monthly ledgers. Corporate imbalances. Dang, there's a lot of imbalances. Financial records. Oops, skip. I don't remember
Wait,
this
cut
office
the
is
music.
huge.
Go back and look at that fern.
This one?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make
Study
sure
it.
you study it closely
Okay.
and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. So it looks like it's a mixture of long pointy grass and actual fern, but it's more bushy than tall. Let's see, it's in a box that doesn't quite touch the ground, maybe? I can't totally tell. Let's see. No, it totally touches the ground. Yep. White box with a black rim, and then it looks like there's tape around it, or old duct tape. Okay, we got it. We're good. The fern technology in this game is way ahead of its time.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no.
The
not
line brought
again.
us here. It's
How
not
could
my
you have done
fault.
this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... No, I
This
can't
makes me
take
think
this
of
anymore.
that.
To hell with it. Restart,
What is her name? Like Tyra Banks, maybe? And she's like, we believed in you. It's like, I believed in you. We all believed in you. You know?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting.
Because last time I tried, you were like, you're boring.
This all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay, but if you criticize my adventuring again, let me tell you.
Yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story.
In
Well,
an
it could be
endless hallway
anything.
that
What
just
do you want
goes
our
in
story to
circles.
be?
This is just a
Go
circle.
wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley.
This is a
I'm
circle.
ready for it.
This is a circle. Ugh. Let me bust through this wall like the Kool-Aid Man. Oh, hey. Wait, what? I turned around. Oh, I guess that it actually wasn't a circle? I don't know. I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down. Oh my goodness. After all of that turning, it ended up not being a circle.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
Our
No
awesome
lines or
new
monitor
story.
rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I can't not follow it. It's going in the direction that I need to be going. The only direction.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
We
From here,
do.
The story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
One
In fact,
Direction.
I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay.
Ponder.
So I know that each
Ponder.
door has to lead
We are
somewhere,
pondering.
which means that somewhere
Ponder, ponder,
the place where we're trying
ponder.
to go,
This is our thinking
there must be
song.
a reverse
Think,
door
think.
that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds.
Alright,
with
going
that
in circles is not fun. I'm just gonna wait
reverse
for you to
door's
finish
origin.
thinking these things
So
through. Unless
starting
both
from
doors
the
go
right,
to the same
let us
hallway.
ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the
This makes me
answer
think
is clearly
of
yes, then by
Alice in
all accounts,
Wonderland.
the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
Come,
Come,
Stanley.
our destiny awaits.
I like how I'm like, I need to...
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending.
Deviate from the
You're
menu in this
telling
room.
me
End up in the monitor
that's what
room.
this
Narrator
is?
restarts the game. First
It's all
restart.
one
Discover the
giant
2-door
ending.
rooms.
And we're supposed to
Oh.
restart the game eight times?
Narrator figures where the previous
That's
restarts.
really how all this goes?
Find the line again. Begin following.
all
Find an identical replica
determined?
of the office that has been...
So now,
Gonna
according to
deteriorate-
the
oh.
schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't
We've
want to
been
forget?
playing for only 16
My
minutes.
mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing.
Where are we?
Wall.
Adventure line,
Well,
nonsense, philosophy,
who
music, return to the
consulted
office,
me?
return to the monitor room,
Why do
adventure
I
into
get to decide?
unexplored territory,
Why don't I
find the
get a
line
say in
again.
all of this?
Oh, so then we're
Is
on
it
the fourth one?
No,
Next,
it
we're gonna
can't be.
forget about the previous
I don't want it
lines.
to be. I don't
And I'm
want
gonna
the game
attempt to
keep
play the story,
restarting.
but
I
I'm
don't want to forget
prevented. I'm
what's
able to
going
go
on.
any. Oh wait, no, I think we
don't
already
wanna
did that one
be trapped
too.
like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Oh, I think we are here.
And the timer stopped. Does that mean did we?
Great,
did we-
we're on
Did we
7th.
break the cycle?
Black
The,
space.
whatever it is that made this schedule.
Hello, darkness,
How would
my
we
old
even
friend.
know? Will someone come for us?
I've come
Will
to
something happen?
sing with you again.
So,
I don't actually know the words.
Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
A
I'm
bookstore?
not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're
Restart.
always
I
saying
wanna
that
go to the
life is about
bookstore.
the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
Turn it off
We'll
and
find
back
out,
on
won't
again.
we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime,
Oh. I believe that it's restarting, which means we're gonna find a bookstore. And if we don't, that wall of monitor telling us how things were gonna go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh, never mind.
Stanley
We might be a
decided to go
couple
to the meeting room.
couple-
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
restarts back. Oh, I don't know why I keep turning to see if I go that way. Supposed to go
When
left.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
There's
it.
another route we can take.
Wow.
Wow,
Yes,
gorgeous.
this room.
What a gorgeous room.
But
Bye.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I didn't. We're going here. We haven't been here yet.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Wow. Rude. You can't even tell a story and you're a narrator. Must feel pretty bad. Penalty. There's no one here. Who's gonna know?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
Look at
but the
all of
fact
these
is that the story
boxes.
has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, but I'm asking for her.
Oh?
This
Is there
it, Stanley.
romance in
Your
this?
chance to redeem yourself.
Because that's
To
boring.
put your work aside. To let her back into your
Darkness.
life. She's been waiting.
Yes, bookstore.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith
What
in
is
another,
this? It's so weird.
then pick up the phone.
All right. What's up? What's up, girl? Reach out who don't let your dreams be. Oh,
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife? Did want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
I'm just gonna go stand in this corner.
Come inside. Let me show you what's
No, you
really
can't
going on
lie
here.
about banana bread, you jerk.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Oh, the narrator's become evil. Promises fresh banana bread and then doesn't deliver. Liar! You're
This
a
is a
liar.
very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Whoa.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press
Look at him
Z.
there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home.
Stop debating me with his
He's coming
food.
back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures.
All I need
From
is my
behind his
imagination.
desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
You're a liar. I bet your name is Karen.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work,
And before
he stepped
horrible
up from his
experiments
desk
our imagination
to realize
land.
that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Oh
The
no,
thought
I think therefore I
excited him
am.
terribly.
Press F to spend time with the boys. I don't want to spend time with the boys. Give me a better option. This option sucks. I just finished saying that I didn't want to hang out with people. Ugh.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press G to prepare dinner. I gotta go into the kitchen. Get out of my way,
As he
Karen.
wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
This is taking
Down
away
one
all of
path
my
lay an
beautiful
enormous
things.
round room with monitors and mind controls.
What?
And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he
What?
called it the Stanley Parable.
There's a game with a baby?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again and then
again,
and
and
again
again, and
over
again.
over,
You're the
wishing
baby.
beyond hope that it would never end. That he
I'm
might
baby.
always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps.
Also, you're in a video game, miss. Could you please put on some clothes? Oh, press Z to tell your wife you love her. No! I'm not lying. This is nonsense. Anybody who debates you with banana bread is clearly trying to get rid of you. They don't want to be in a relationship. It's not okay.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press E to go to sleep. Sleep is for the weak.
And I'm trying to tell him this.
Oh.
That in this world he can
This is a
never
nice
be anything
desk.
but an observer.
I want this
that
desk.
As long as he remains here,
Oh,
he's
what a
slowly
beautiful,
killing
beautiful
himself.
desk. Oh,
But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
okay. Can I jump on this? What if I can outweight this? Let's see. Let's explore our desk a little bit. So we got these filing cabinets, which, you know, some of them really shouldn't be there because it's just like there should be like maybe like 2 here and then 2 going that way on the wall. And then let's see. What does this cup say? I hate Mondays. Pfft, unoriginal cup. We need a new one. Bit bashed up, to be honest. Needs sanding down and repainting. You know what? I agree. We definitely do some more work. Maybe add a little razzle dazzle, you know. If only you could close the cabinets, right? It's so annoying. I don't like that we don't have anywhere to put our writing utensils, and that we only have like what, 2 pencils and a pen. Like, where's our erasers? No, why would I use a pencil eraser? You know, a standing desk. Ooh, you know what? I wouldn't mind if it was like one section was standing desk and the other section was like sit down desk. That sounds nice. This phone isn't even connected. But yeah, no, I would add some containers here. I'm not a huge fan of having these laid out. I prefer the stackable kind. These drawers are too far away. I like having those closer to my feet so that I could just like lean over and like slide it instead of having to move my chair from here all the way over here. Or, God forbid, I have to stand up and move over here. I already have to stand up to touch these things. Hey, what's this button? That's nothing. I wish that we didn't have to press the button, but we do, so that's unfortunate. Unless we can outweight it. Is there a way to outweight things? The cable tidy isn't even being used for the computer. Is the computer even have any cords? I don't see anything. What is this? This is just somebody else's cord in my room. Rude. Oh, you know, our art isn't too bad, but... And for God's sakes, a computer that's not from 1994. For God's sakes. Yeah. Yeah. I almost threw up at the mention of standing up. Okay. The game
You
wins.
see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press 8 to question nothing. What a weird...
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley.
So you're a
different, I
hypocrite.
suppose.
Oh, wait.
I'll try once
This
more
is a
to
light.
convey this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die.
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Oh. Huh. The audacity. We died. Alright.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Oh. We're so strong today.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah? What happens if I stay on this left one?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Do not alter without
Feeling a
consulting
wave of
whiteboard.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Reflect. This is very important. You should always reflect, chat. Not efficient money. Using sites to share. Most of you. I'm not a mirror. I refuse to reflect.
Coming to a
Ooh.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oops. Nothing back here.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy,
Hey, we've been here, I
why
think.
had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy.
Oh.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence. In
Okay,
a
but that's
single
not what
moment
we
for
said.
No reason at all. None of it made
We
any
just said that they
logical
weren't there.
sense.
We're inside
And
a
as
built
Stanley
like a
pondered this,
room.
he began to make other strange observations.
Like I was
For
going in a
example,
circle?
Why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why
Yeah.
did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Oh.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt.
Unless you're a
to have
vampire, you
finally
can't
found an
reflect.
answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
What?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
Wait, go
And
back.
then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked
I didn't want to
himself
leave
sooner.
space.
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if
paradox.
this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Oh no.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, He knew for certain, beyond a doubt.
Alright, we're just gonna stare at this mountain for a little bit because
Did the voice
walking
not
around in
float and make
circles
the
is...
magical stars just a moment
Let's
ago?
murder someone
How
and see
else
if
would the
it's
voice
actually
explain
true.
all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
Yeah.
That this was a dream.
How are we gonna do that?
So he closed his eyes gently.
Okay.
And he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside.
It's a dream within a dream. This is Eva.
He thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment.
That's all I want.
And my wife. And my job. All
Oh,
I
we
want
do
is
have a
my
wife?
life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
I don't know about normal.
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Real believable. Do we have banana bread? Ugh, no.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss.
I am a
have an
boss.
office. I am real.
Of
Please,
all the
just someone
things
tell
to
me
want
I'm
to yell
real. I
out,
must be
I
real.
have a
I must be.
boss.
Can anyone hear my voice?
Ah,
Who am I?
we're
Who
being
am
set on
I?
fire.
And everything went black.
Oh.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh, we're someone not Stanley.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man.
What is wrong with
He was
you?
obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
That's not
And in
up
that
to...
moment,
Oh my
she
goodness.
thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
Wow, that
I
is
know what is real and what isn't.
such a terrible
It
thing.
was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What?
Someone was following Stanley.
What?
He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's see what happens.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk.
Oh, I'm not
What
actually
could its
supposed to go there.
purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. so he
Wow.
relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Okay, let me go.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Ooh. Is this just gonna do the same thing that we already did? I'm not sure. You calm down. There is no calming down.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh yeah, I wonder what's over here.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Just kidding. Well, I'm a little curious. Boo. You can repeat endings for sure? Okay.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Turn around,
At this
bright
point,
eyes.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Aw. There are also alternate endings to certain endings, so the mind control one has an alt ending, but I won't tell you how to get it. Oh.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Ooh. Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Alright,
In a
who's this?
single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Who is this? Oh. Are you sure about that?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Ooh.
When every
Ooh.
path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death
Ooh.
becomes meaningless, making
Oh.
life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Ooh. These props? Hey, 1, 2, 3. A selection of sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard, stroke, and synthesized tones. Office. The two doors, instead of two open doors, was the very first concrete piece of Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of contradiction this room posed. Filing cabinets. Corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor had moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time. This is cute. Office computers. Ooh, solitaire. Credits. Is this the only way I can go? Oh, there's a way over here too. Well, I mean, I'm already here, so I might as well go this way. Maintenance room, an early version of the maintenance room. Copiers. The point of the Stanley Parable HD remix is to win. Point is to lose. Words, words. Am I going crazy? Maybe it is in the same image. Was that clock there before? I don't remember. How do I go back? Can you check for me? Office? The office? Or Bruce Willis? The apartment timer. Oh, I've never... In a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Oh. The cargo lift. The second version is functionally the same. What's in the final game, but we wanted it to look more like a place where cargo was actually stored. Well, that makes sense. Was always intended to offer the choice of staying on or jumping to a different path. However, after early versions we decided we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death. Oh gosh. Hey, it's that wood room. Zending model. Through many iterations, this room represents the 4th version of the ending, and we thought it was complete but decided to abandon and change it again shortly before launch. I wonder if these are real things. Depicts early versions of the ending known as the Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. Hey, switches! Zending levers. Oh, let's read. Levers. Oh, I see. It's not really showing us things, probably, maybe, that we can't change. Trailers. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one released in May 2020. Not May 2020. Features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is preparing a new version of the Stanley Parable. I mean, this game is being remastered to release this year. Oh, is it? Ooh, and it's coming to console. Nice. Okay, well, I don't have the patience to watch that. The game is now paused. Begin the game again. Resume the game. Oh, I see. Oh, look, the different, there's a vent. Ah. So option 1 eventually led you to the same staircase. 2 essentially did the same, but you could also turn around. 3 was the same as 2. And oh, you could go from disobey to obey in this one. Maintenance layout. The flow of hallways following the first 2 doors, oops, was important to get right since players will replay them so many times. Yes, it's true. Went that way already. Here's the phone. We came from that way. What's this? Narrator emails. After the second trailer, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. Well, we had initially planned to use these in further promotional materials. We never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. Mr. Narrator Guy, I have a question for you, sir, and it is, what is your message for today? Sent from my iPad. Greetings, omnipotent, whatever. Voice. I want to tell you I like the Stanley Parable as much as I like Fine. In line with our previous announcement regarding the ongoing promotion, here is a result what here? I can't read fast enough. I'm dumb. I'm leaving. Okay, offices with Vera. Hey, that's our office. The heck is this? Oh, nice. You can go up or down. Countdown room. There's a countdown room. Ooh, look at this nice painting. This is the freedom ending as it existed in beta. Countdown desk. We've already been that way. Pretty trees. Boss's office. I feel like we've only seen this one. Mind control facility. Employee lounge. Narrator outtakes.
And finally, he pushed the number 9. And finally, he pushed the number 6.
And finally. So often when my dad goes away for work, he's really busy, so he doesn't actually message me much. But lately he's just been super into, how do I get out of here? Messaging me and talking to me about Corona and how different countries are handling it. Oh, that was, oh, this is where I came in, I think. I've only gotten one freedom and, or I've only gotten one ending, I think, right? Oh, hey, what's this? Oh, that's nice despite it not being a very nice subject. Well, he's just very obsessed with it. He just goes on and on about it. So, I mean, meh. I don't know. I feel like I talk about it enough and do enough looking online and all that jazz. I don't super duper want to have it be the basis of conversation with my my papa. Since I started working, me and my dad haven't spent a lot of time together at home. We've both wait, what? We both realized we don't really like spending lots of time together. I 100% understand that, Dux. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. I want that ending. The action game would be sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Well, see, I feel like since coming home, I've definitely come to some realizations, and I think my family has also come to some realizations about ourselves. Is there a way to make this, like, go away? Like, am I missing? Oh, exit. There we go.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another.
That spending time together and doing things
to
is
control one another. How they both wish to be free.
not the same as when you're a kid. Oh.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not.
That's not a terrible realization, I think.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Yeah.
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
Challenge accepted.
You'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now, and it'll be your only true choice. And whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time.
Ooh. weakness. Game over. We just concluded that he's at a point where his view is this isn't, oh, our house and it's his and I just live here. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like really old people just get to a point where, I don't know, they want to be, I want to say they want to be alone, but they also don't want to be alone. It doesn't make sense to me. Wait, is the game gonna come back? Hello? Tex, what do we do? Makes you feel any better, Dex? My mom said that she no longer felt motherly. Like, she still, like, loved us because we're her kids, but she said she no longer... Restart via menu. Begin the game again? She no longer had those, like, motherly instincts. And I'm like, okay. The game is now paused. Yeah, time for more endings. Okay. Yeah, they just kind of stopped giving a poop about others' feelings and want to enjoy the time they got left, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, like, maybe as you get older, your empathy starts to, like, slowly dissipate. Oh. Nope. Where's his phone? You getting closer? Where's the phone? My mom is quote unquote retired, but she doesn't know how to not work. So she works like
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
He works, she works 1 day a week. And the other day she's home. And I don't know, oh hey, we're here again.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
So quiet,
Feeling
I don't
a
like
wave
it.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
What? Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Oh my goodness. And I don't know. I tried to
Coming
get
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to
like
his
do more
boss's
activities
office.
with her. But I think that we just have really different tastes. So it's really hard. One of us has to like kind of let go a bit and like be like, all right, I'll do something I don't super duper want to do.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Oh. Dang. So, I mean, I think when you're younger, you're just used to your parents just doing things with you. But then when they get older, they're like, you're an adult now. I don't have to pretend to like this stuff. So, I think, I imagine that everyone gets to an age with their parents where if you spend a lot of time with them or have the opportunity, like living at home, then unless you've, like, it gets harder for everybody because they don't want to
walk straight ahead through the large door that
pretend
read,
that they like
Mind Control
things
Facility.
anymore for you because they don't need to because you're an adult.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
The
What
bees
horrible
killed you.
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought
Gosh,
to
I love
himself.
fishing.
Did he have the strength to find out?
You've always been independent of each other? I think we've always had something to do together, and now it doesn't really feel like we have anything
Now
to
the
do
monitors
together.
jumped to life, their
Like-
true nature revealed. Each bore the number
But
of
I
an
always felt
employee
like
in the building. Stanley's
they
co-workers. The
at least
lives of
pretended
so
to show
many
some interest.
individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
We don't have a lot in common and don't care about each other's things that we do. I'm very tech, is very sport.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his
I
emotions
like how they're restating all these
manipulated
things.
to accept it blindly?
The Overwatch player in me wants to break all of these barriers. Oh.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't
Is this gonna
accept
do
it.
anything?
His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even
And
possible?
also not to be
Had he
ageist, but I
truly
find that a lot of
spent his
older
entire
people,
life
when they get to a
utterly
point
blind to the
where,
world?
you know, they disagree with others, they're not
But here was
super
the proof,
open.
the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content.
to what other
Walking,
people
eating,
think.
working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert
Suck.
its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I disagree with that hoot and I refuse to change my mind about it. So let's press on instead.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Oh, we're just curious.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
I did what?
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you.
Oh, no.
About me. Where we're going. What all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened.
What did
to
I
them.
just do?
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Wow.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Oh no.
But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
A little
Or did you
bit.
just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
A little bit.
And look at you, running from button to button,
Oh, no.
screen to screen, clicking on every
knows.
little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what
Where
your
is this
purpose in this
thing?
place is?
No.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To
Wait,
see you
console
made
disabled.
humble. This
Enable
is not a
backup
challenge.
power.
It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown
Can you
to
close your
pieces.
office door?
Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me,
Oh, gosh.
I will be laughing at every second of your
This is
inevitable
uncomfortable.
life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Oh. Huh. Well, there we go. That's how we die.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, hey. I want to go to the bookstore one.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I want to get the alternate ending to the freedom ending.
Yet there was
Blah,
not a
blah,
single
blah.
person here
Don't get
either.
fired.
Feeling a wave
Forehead.
of disbelief, Stanley
gosh.
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an... Coming to a staircase, Stanley
Oh, I
walked
just did the
upstairs
alternate
to his
freedom
boss's
ending?
office.
Oh, well then. Now I wish I could change what I did. If I could turn back time.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing
If
his
I could
boss,
find
admitting he had
a
left his
way.
post during work hours. He might be
1,
fired
2,
for
B4.
that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was
Great,
crazy.
we've already been
And
here.
then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
I've made
And as
mistakes. Feel
Stanley
free to restart
pondered this,
whenever.
he began to make
If
other
you've done an
strange
ending. Oh,
observations.
okay.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a
Have
set
we
of
done
two
all the
open
endings for
doors,
that one?
he entered the door on his left.
I don't remember.
This was not
gonna
the
go this
direct
way.
way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay.
The lounge was sublime,
Employee
a work of
lounge.
art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I don't think we've actually. Oh, we've never
And
actually
so he
done this.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Okay. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
So I ended up going
Feeling
that
a
way
wave of
anyway.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Can you test just sitting in the office and closing the door? What do you mean? How do I close the door?
Here's the door, just go.
I wish I could sit down. Hey, there was a party here and I wasn't invited. What if I can still press buttons? Oh, I can. 2, 2, 8, 8. Dang it. Two. Dang it. Two. 8, 4, 5. Dang it, that was an 8. 2, 8, 4. How is that a 5? 2, 8, 2? It's a source engine. I think you would just try a door handle. Yeah, it sucks. So this is a area of just champagne. Two, 8, 4, 1. Ugh. 2, 8, 4. How is that a 2? It's not a 2. Fine. Oh. I don't think it's beeped at me before. 2, 5. Alright. I'm gonna try this one more time. I have my glasses. 2, 8. Stupid. I lied. I'm leaving. Goodbye, cruel world. Anything else in here that I can, like, touch? Ah, it's darkness. Oh, I thought I could leave before it went down. Is it just gonna restart? Be like, you already did this.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
It's just straight to death, right? It goes through each ending. Oh, it'll like totally complete each ending no matter what. Okay, and we've already done this, right? There's no point in coming here again. How many endings are there? $19. That's a stupid amount of endings. Oh. This is new.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it
What?
a sign of something?
That's what we notice?
He hoped very much that it was.
Look at all this paper. 26
When Stanley
endings.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I don't.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley
No.
for the first time
No.
understood true
Let me-
happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two.
Jeez.
Now it's only half there. Just a kind of, tingle. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Right, first door on my left. That's this one, right? Oh,
Stanley was so bad
Dang
at
it.
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
can I close this door? Is there a way to go down? Oh, hey,
Look,
I
Stanley,
wonder.
I
Hold
think
on.
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else
Can I
be
jump off of
difficult,
this?
But the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Really?
Sick
I was in the
again.
middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced
We
that I
haven't
want
been
something
here.
bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
You're a liar.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Well, now I feel weird. I've never been here before. Let's go blue.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
You gonna do it again? Sucker.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Okay.
You see? There's nothing here.
Oh.
I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I pressed 5.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut.
Oh, I can't
really
press
couldn't
anymore.
say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul.
Oh.
You can't teach that, Stanley.
You can't
Don't
teach
even
that,
try.
Stanley.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I compiled a new version.
Oh?
And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look. Oh. Worldwide leaderboard. Ooh, what's this? Good old Neil. So many doors. Okay, so if I keep going this way.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
You know what, a little bit.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Oh,
And now
just
would
one
be a
second.
lovely opportunity.
Although the door didn't really match the others, so if you could please fix that next time, narrator, thank you. I actually like the
To give
variety.
it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No, show me.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Oh. I sort of wish this game was adopted by Valve and put in the Half-Life universe. Oh.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You
Okay.
click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game.
Jeez.
All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
What?
But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Oh, gosh.
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh, it just goes all the way back. This is a terrible sound. That doesn't look like a crying face. Could you imagine if somebody actually played this game, like this specific part of the game, for 4 hours? Oh. Let's do it. Made you think, you know what, we're not gonna leave this until we get the baby in the fire, are we? They didn't want... They don't want FPS players to feel offended, but they're totally fine with burning a baby. Oh wow, I can let that baby go in the fire and it's fine. Okay.
You heartless bastard.
I
Did
feel
you do
really
it because you hate
bad.
babies or purely to spite me?
Did
Because
you
if it's
do
the
it
latter, well,
because
I
you
don't know what
hate
to do. I'm
babies?
completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Oh.
Hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here?
What do we have here?
Yes.
Hi,
This seems like
Alejo.
it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Let's be the change you want to see in the world. Hold on. Oh, I can't pause it. Oh,
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired.
No, I
A
can't
game I had
jump.
absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley.
let's see. We
Will
got
it ever
clouds.
be enough?
This is the first
Well,
time
I'll say
I've
this.
done
I'm
anything
done making
remotely
things for you.
Minecrafty
From
in
now
my
on, I
life.
will only create to fulfill a
Like where
greater
I got to control where I went. I've
artistic
watched
purpose. Watch this,
and play
Stanley.
Minecraft,
I'm going
and
to build a house.
I've never actually touched it myself. And I've seen things that my students. Oh,
This will go here.
oh no! Wait,
Here. And then.
is he gonna build a wall?
See, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes,
Oh,
it's complete. I made this.
by the way, if you do play it
Look
for
at
4
it.
hours, the game adds a
Gaze
puppy for
upon
you to
my
look
work of
after
art
too.
and feel
Jeez,
ashamed at your own inadequacy.
that's wild,
But you've
and
only
also
seen it from the outside. You've only
clever.
gotten half the experience.
punch the
Please,
tree to get the
step
wood to
inside
build the
and
house
make
to
yourself
survive the
comfortable.
oncoming zombie apocalypse. It's not a joke either. Oh, I wish we could interact with this, but we can't. I can't even get
Isn't
in.
it
Oh,
grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be
No.
better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
out of diamond.
Everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh, wow, this is cool. I actually like this a lot. Ooh, this actually
My, it
makes
looks
me
like it's
really
going to get a
interested
bit dark. Have you brought a light?
in playing Minecraft. Is that weird? What's this?
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5.
One
Even
out
the
of
diamonds
5?
couldn't save this
Those are
one.
mushrooms.
Okay, new game.
Oh. Oh. Did you hear that growling? We should get a Hood server going one day. That would be neat. I would be very interested in that. And then I would have to ask all of the questions. Right now, Animal Crossing has taken over my life.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is. But I
Hey!
love it. You
This is
trapped
one
in
of
a
the first
glass box
games.
with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired.
That I
couldn't have done
streamed.
it any better myself. What is this game even
It
supposed
was a spider?
to be? I
Ugh,
can't figure
spiders
it out.
hissing always, no matter what I
Okay,
play.
Now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
I remember when I first saw Erin play this, she not only cracked up when we built the house, but she cracked up so badly that she fell off her chair midstream. That's beautiful. You played this game, you played Portal specifically?
Ooh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Oh, I missed this game.
Genius.
Thank you, I've played this game.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty.
Aww.
I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games. And
Bye. Oh. Oh. Filing cabinets. Oh. This is like the office. Oh. Dang it. I fell off. You did a run to show your friends it was short? Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh, we are awake. Actually, for a sec, I'm actually going to quickly be right back. I will only be a second. Are you gonna be able to count this time, Dex? Aw. Alejo helping out. So sweet. Ooh. So many directions. Never mind. This direction isn't real. Oof, it's so dark. I'm wondering if my game is just really dark. Nope, that's just the game being super duper dark. Hey, are these the two rooms? I think I might have actually turned around. Scene cookie. Oh! Alright, my bad. You're right. Thank you. I thought you were talking about a different kind of scene. So at first I didn't get it. Hey, look, there's light. Light at the end of the tunnel. What is this? Blue thing. Hey, cool. How do I get over there? Oh gosh, this is very... Oh, I can't actually get in there. So, I guess we go back. There's something that I should be seeing. Close the door? No. Have I tried jumping? If spacebar is jump, then yes, I did try jumping. Can I crawl under something? Okay. Try using something in there. I'm pushing on the buttons. Oh, this is a window. There's not a light switch in here? I see nothing. This room is useless. Open doors to me. Oh!
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
The heavy cost of
You'll
making your own
understand soon
decisions.
what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion.
Explore with your heart, not your eyes.
That is what I mean to this world.
Mars.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here
I'll be
soon.
back. Guess who I
Very
am?
soon. I can wait.
Can you wait? Danny DeVito. Mickey Mouse. Ha-ha. My old roommate used to do a Mickey Mouse voice, and
Already
it sounded
this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided
so
that
much
as
like
soon as
Mickey
he found
Mouse.
a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
and it terrified me. I don't even understand why. Let me go through here. Sometimes he would do it like through the door.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before.
Nice.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
You thought wrong. Close that door. I can't close the door. Fine. I'm gonna jump off your lift again.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I'll show you fired.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not sure.
Hey, can I jump down there?
I realize that investing in your trust, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story,
well,
and
I
no
guess
one
not.
gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform.
Did you pretend to be Donald
plunged
from
to
the
his
other
death.
side?
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Wow, don't patronize me. I just thought that maybe because there's an open door. All right.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh,
'Cause
won't
that's
we
the first
all
thing.
just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
What a great way to try and like comfort
When Stanley
yourself.
came to a set of
Can't
2
wait to
open-
tell everyone
this
I
was
thought
not
that
the
I was
correct way to the
abandoned.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Just to admire it. Got you.
The lounge was grand, majestic, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, you know I'm not going to. I've got
Stanley
stuff
was
to
so
jump.
bad at following
Blah, blah,
directions,
blah.
it's
You think I should be
incredible he wasn't
fired.
years ago.
Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, 5,000. Good thing it doesn't. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Well, I guess we should have read that warning. Okay. Excuse me, I want to go back inside. Fine. Wonder if there's a control thing in there that'll let me make it go down. What if you go on it, then jump off before it goes? I mean, I could just jump off this part. Right? Take control. Who needs words? Alright, well, let's just, you know.
But in his
No.
eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the
Yeah,
platform
listen.
and plunged to his
Alright,
death.
stop talking.
Good
I just.
job, Stanley. Everyone
Yeah.
thinks you are very powerful.
I'm really strong. I'm not dead, so that's pretty amazing. So realistically, I was right. Now I
The
see why
meeting
people
room.
turn the
Yes,
controls
that's
on
where
really to go
everyone
really
would be.
fast.
Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on,
He would never be alone
alone
ever again. Dear Jesus. Ah! Except that we have to get all this
When
done before
Stanley came
Easter
to a
because
set
the
of 2
Pope
open- this
canceled
was not
Easter.
The correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I do know
Perhaps
it.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Super fast admiration. Ooh,
And here
ah,
it was,
wow, so
lounge.
beautiful. Bye.
But eager to get back to business,
I think he
Stanley
did. That
took
could have
the
just been a
first
meme.
open door on his left.
All right, let's see.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Nothing. Caution, do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. You hear that, chat? Stop. Stop lying.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story
Time to
has
tell the
been
truth.
about nothing but you all this time.
Yeah?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero
fine.
consideration for others?
Thought I'd
Are
try.
you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Well, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want
Danger.
to help
Danger
you,
is
to show
everywhere.
You something beautiful. Look, let me
Where
prove
did you
it.
steal?
Let me prove
Where did
that I'm on
you
your side.
hide the
Give me
bodies,
a
ducks?
chance.
What? Somebody buried. What did you steal? Who did you steal? Who did you steal? It'd be cool if you could find like a card in one of these rooms.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Alright, I'm curious enough. Let's do the red door.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you
Under
to
the
be
frozen
happy
cookie?
all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Ooh. Okay, this is our option. Ooh, hello, darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh, my leg. I'm too old.
Do we want? What are we looking for?
More cookies. Ooh.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Let's see if I can do this on this computer. This is pretty cool. Look at all these pretty colors. Ugh. Wow. So pretty. 3 cookies. Oh, yikes. So we could just stay here forever and experience the beautiful alien lights. You know what? Now I do feel kind of like sad that we didn't get to do some sort of like alien attacking thing. Because that would be super cool if my cord could stop trying to kill me. This reminds me of Inside Out. Ooh, it's a good movie. What happens, do you think, if we jump off the edge? Do we die? Try it? Done. Whee! Oh. Oh, we can't. It won't let us. What? Hey, look, there's a heart. Ooh, it's getting really blurry. Oh, look at all this pink. Ooh. Touch the aliens. This game is all about trying stuff and seeing what happens. Let me touch you. Let me touch. I want to touch. Can't believe that we can't put your glasses back on. Ow. Reminds me of that scene from The Grinch. It's like, you put your glasses on and face reality or whatever it is. That scene. Just 1 second. Feeling lazy, so I wanted to lean back. Okay, so... Oh. Okay, the pink's going away. What color's gonna happen next? I'm gonna vote purple. Oh. Nothing. Nothing. Ooh, stars. Hey, look, it's the Big Dipper. Can you see it? Colors. Oh, then we just start over. Can I jump into this one? No, I can't. Maybe there's like a special area on here that will let me go down. Let's just try and jump down the entire circle. No, okay. We cannot jump off, for sure. Okay. Ooh.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Hey, what's that? Why can't I pick up this picture? It's so cute. Aww. It's a ginger with a stick and a dog.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Way to specify it's a ginger, not a kid.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh, now I feel kind of bad. Wait, what? What? Why does that have to be the way it goes?
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
We tried so hard to get so far. If I go back, is it going to be the same? Or is it going to change because I made changements? I just wanted to make it you feel like you're part of the game. Would you rather I have said a ginger kid? Ooh, it looks cool from this angle. Can I jump off this now?
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
We both feel really offended, to be honest, Hood. I don't totally understand why.
What do we talk about? You're risking everything
But I'm
we
sorry.
achieved here.
Chat, look at this kid. With a stick. Consider yourself hashtag cancelled. Aw.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Make this a door. Is it just really gonna reset? Way to forget about the dog, Hood. And a dog. Oh gosh, no. Yee. Oh.
Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for
What?
a moment.
How is it
Now,
that I
please
jumped
get back to
from
the
the
other room.
left and died, but here I didn't? What if this has changed at all?
There. See?
Music's so
This is what you want. This is where
relaxing.
we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
It's called plot armor. I can't jump into the pretty colors.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this. No. No. What do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Oh. Make this a door. Convince me, narrator. Convince me. Hey, look, I'm floating. Ooh. Ah! Ooh.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room.
Do I have to just keep
Can you
doing
do that
this?
for me? My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally
that's so
willing to kill
sad.
yourself to keep me from being happy.
Oh, that's so sad.
Am I reading the situation correctly?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't like this. Oh.
maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
Let me jump into the colors, you
I wanted us
coward.
to be happy here, Stanley. I really did.
Well,
I wish I still thought that was possible.
it's not. Because you won't let me jump into the pretty colors. I'm like a bird.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Aww. I felt a little guilty. Hey, can I like leave a room and then quickly go back in? Leave and then go back. Oh.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
I can
What
close
if he had to make a
doors.
decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no
Jeez.
longer had the ability to tell.
Thanks,
But the
Miro.
one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon,
Someday.
very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, I want to try other doors now.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, what if I go in
Yet there
and
was
then
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Close the
Stanley
door.
decided to go up to his boss's office,
Close the door.
hoping
Dang
he
it.
might find an answer there.
Oh, it stays open. Try all the doors.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
Dang
upstairs
it.
to his boss's office.
Okay, let's try and do the one in our office, or not our office. We don't have an office. Okay, where's the door? Okay, so we go and we go back.
Here's
No,
the door. Just
shoot!
go.
Dang it, I messed up. I'm just gonna end up doing. There's a broom closet? Listen, I messed up. I made mistakes. I did not see it, if we're being honest. A broom
Wait,
closet.
Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
What broom closet?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Broom closet. I thought I tried all the open doors.
Yet there was not a
No.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh,
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Duct tape. Why is this the best
baffling
ending?
that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Wow. The attitude.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I owe you nothing. Got anything else to say?
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
Well, being in here is a choice, therefore I made a choice.
Is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
I don't believe
I never
you.
would have thought to mention it.
Free me. Free me. Free me from this confine.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
It's really funny because you all said that.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
What?
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Wow.
That all the drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Jeez.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Oh.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Oh.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Good gravy.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer.
Hey, Chad,
making
I'm
sure
dead.
They understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
Dead body laughing
All
its
right,
last
when you've
breath
done
out.
that, just step out into the hallway.
Is that it? Is that the end? Don't mind the talking, chat. That's rigor mortis. Oh, it's not done. Thank you. Or did I ask if there was more? I don't remember what my question was. I know it was about the broom closet, but I'm not sure which way my question went. Whether there was more or none left. Am I done? Is it done? Is it finished? I'm gonna try and remember what I answered. My question, I mean, I'm gonna try and remember what I questioned. Jeez. There is more left. La 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 la. But you might have sequence broken it. Ha 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 ha. Oh.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to.
A fish?
Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
This is funny. I like it. Okay, I want to practice making sure that the doors
Coming to
don't
a
close.
staircase,
No!
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, I'm gonna practice the doors before we get there. Alright, well, I'm not good at this.
Here's the door.
I did it! Have those doors always been there? Hey! Now what do I do? Give Erica the keyboard. You have 5 endings left now without having to do the cheat ending. The cheat ending. You're gonna soft lock yourself. So I imagine that this is the only way I can go now. Cheat ending is you type stuff into the console. Ooh, a window. Oh, it's so bright. Hey. I don't know if we've seen this room. Okay. Oh. We have seen this room. I'm silly. How do I close this door? I can't close all the doors. No, I want to sit in the chair. I want this to be my desk. I'm locked. Yeah, you did soft lock yourself. Oh. Does that mean all the doors are open now and can't close? Hey, all the doors are open. Oh, never mind. But I still thought that door closed behind me. This is a restart. Hey! You are now leaving. Escape pod bay, floor 760. All right. These are very dark stairs. Oh gosh, we have to do this. Okay, just want to check. We really are on Mars? Oh. Very difficult to see. I'm glad that there are railings. I would fall off. Oh. And that red light is actually more helpful than I thought. 432. I wonder if those numbers are changing. Wow, that one didn't have any light. That was confusing. Oh, they're not. How are we actually going upstairs? Look, it's still the same. Escape launch bay 3. Oh, no. How, oh. Nice. Who do you want to know how to start the final ending so you can experience? Oh. What did I do? I wasn't looking. Oh. Did I mess up?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I did it. Like I did the thing.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
This
co-workers.
is where the thing is. Hey, look, this person's computer's on. But no one else's is. Oh, I turned it off. Oh, now I can't turn it on. Well, what if I can turn the other ones on? No. So there are 3 you can do without having to use cheats / having to wait 4 hours pressing a button. Gah. Could you imagine that one? Okay, what do I need to do? I've only got 3 more. Although I prefer hints as opposed to telling me exactly what to do. Like the door thing was a hint. So walk up to 434's chair. 434. Wait. Yeah, 434. 435. 434. I'm on the chair. Ooh, I'm on the chair. Oh, I'm on the chair. You want me to do what? Take a look out the window, and then have fun. What window? I am... Is it gonna happen, like, eventually? Am I doing it wrong? I thought you had to jump for that one? How do you jump? I can't jump. Oh, I fell off. Let me on. I can't get back on the chair. Oh, wait. And then stare out the window like this? Ugh. Launch onto the desk. Oh. Like this? I'm on the desk. And now the window? Like, can I crawl into the window? Oh!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Oh, that's pretty cool. No.
Then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. what if the other option is even longer?
Ooh.
How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Wait, what? What are you gonna do? This room is kind of small. So I can either stay here forever, or I can press restart. I wonder if anything happens if I just stay here. Like, is he gonna have another commentary? This is our home now. It's very bright. I, of course, will be fine because I don't use dark mode, so I will adjust smoothly to this new box. I don't know about you others with your sensitive eyes. No dark mode. I don't use dark mode. It's too hard to read the text. Your eyes hurt? We live in light mode now. I'm just waiting to see if anything will happen. I'm a little curious. Nothing is happening. We are light mode. Everyone is allowed to go. Everyone is allowed to be wrong. Well, thanks. All right. Nothing's happening. Begin the game again. And then go back and do it again, but press yes instead of no.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
How did I get here? What the heck, Richard?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I want to try something that Dux mentioned earlier.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Dux mentioned...
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Getting an off. Oh. On and then off?
Oh,
nice.
Well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below. You know what? Looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it.
To these boxes.
Whoops. Looks like I was
Liar!
wrong. How clumsy of me.
I thought we were gonna get down and go through that big door on the left. I feel so lied to.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Okay. I gotta squat to get over. Oh, I do. Whee! Okay, let's press this. Yes, I want to see.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Oh, there it is.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now.
Yeah.
You could have done it just then.
Mm.
Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So,
Start the
just
game.
to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Oh, with music, I can't see anything else though.
Once was a man named
Ooh.
Stanley.
Song.
People considered so manly.
Oh.
But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function.
Oh.
Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable.
Unbearable. I don't know why this is supposed to make us miserable. This is kind of nice. Who wouldn't enjoy this? Can we still not look around? I can hear that I'm moving. But I guess it means nothing here. Perfect, Miro. It's really nice. Does this end? Or do I sit here until I decide I don't want to listen to the... Oh. Well, I guess that answers that question. Hello? Narrator? I think it's just like a line that we can walk in. Oh, okay, so I have 2 more endings that I can do. The narrator is playing Animal Crossing right now. He can't come to the mic at the moment. A cookie ending. Wait, I think you're just mocking the bot. Yeah. Pardon me.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in?
Well
How
then.
is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Never. Alright. Gotta make bells to buy more turnips. I actually had no idea how many I was supposed to... Hey, there's no computer here. Hey, what does this say? Who? Can't read. Who farted? What a weird coffee cup. Okay. So I assume I pressed different computers. There's only one in this room. Are there more elsewhere? What do I do? I like it. Wait. I like work. I just hate my boss. Oh, dang. I don't know what that one says. I think it says mile. It could say file, tile. You have to find the right one, click it, and then restart. So this one, restart. I assume. I actually have no idea. More smut for the smudger.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh, I guess I was
Stanley
wrong.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
You're not sure if I'm turning them off or on. Well, that one goes off. Can't turn that on. Can't turn that on. Oh, there's even a button. Can't turn that on. Are there more? Oh, there are. This one. Well, now I turn. Oh, hey. Available input. Input received. Oh. How do I put input in? Oh, gosh. Two. Oh, it's not gonna. Aw, it won't let me do anything. Fine. And then I think that's all the computers. Oops. And then we just have hallway in that room. Where am I? Hey, we've never been here. I think, maybe. Oh, no, we have. His looks different. Now I just need to buy a bed at some point to replace the air mattress I'm on now. Ugh, air mattresses. Right, so restart now and go back to that PC. Oh. See what happens. You moved into your own apartment for the first time ever.
Even now, Stanley's office was a
Adulthood.
distant memory. What did
So
it look
the
like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no
it's
longer
not
recall.
working. Oh, it's over here now. Input received. Oh. Do I press these computers again? Or do I just reset? I got a Casper mattress and I like it a lot. Ooh. Oh, wrong button.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Uh-oh. Nuts, I messed up. Because I need to go. Oh, never mind, I can't go back through this way. Is it in here now?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
House tour. Casper, they do the bed in the mail thing. And a bed in the mail. That too. Cookies make us cookies for the tour. Two? Wait, two? Why are we taking away two? How many more are left? I think I might have made a mistake.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I can do pics of a couple things, but all my furniture is just second-hand stuff for my family. Want me to just tell you? Yeah. At this point in the game.
When Stanley came to a set of
Boss's receptionist. Oh, so I should have just kept going.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I guess there are still lots of computers.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yay! Wait, it needs 2 more. Is there a computer in this room? Well, I'd have to restart, but I still need to see if there's a computer in this room.
Here's the door, just go.
No computer? What a useless room. They mail you a rolled up multi-foam bag with no air in it. You take it out, unroll it, and then cut open the plastic and it'll breathe in the air. Cool! Like those little dinosaurs that you, put in water and then they go Phoom. Kind of boss doesn't have a computer?
What did it mean?
Where am I?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What's... Ow. Can I climb on this chair and jump through the window?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Wow. Well, just for that, I'm gonna check the other doors I didn't already check. Just to be annoying. Heck, you narrator. You think you... Oh! Hey! Welcome to the whiteboard ending! Console bark. Hey, you said that there were only 2. I want this whiteboard. Gimme, 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 gimme. This one is super random. I can't remember. Did I try this door? Did I try this door? Yes, I did. Pretty sure I tried those doors too.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
How did I get... If you have the
left.
source command console set up on launch and you type bark, buttons bark when pressed. Oh. Wait, so don't I need to restart? Because I'm not going to get to
This was
the
not the
room.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay.
It was okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Last 2 PCs are in the first office. What a mess.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
What? Hey. Hey, let me touch you. Stupid chair. There we go. Ooh, it's so tidy now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Are they gonna be over here? Not that one, not that one. Not that one. Wait, what? Last two PCs are in the first office.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Are you sure, Dax?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
You have to like laying on hexagons? Purple hexagons and gel bed? From here you zip your lip. Is it in the office that I just left? Ah! Oh. I am a genius. Welcome, Stanley, to heaven. I'm just... So I can only go backwards. I can press buttons. I can press buttons. This is heaven. That's that ending done. Turn them all off. Yeah. Wow, I have such a reach. Wait, do they turn back on? Oh gosh, it's so bright. Oh, they do turn back on. Well, heck. Endless bubble wrap ending next. You've done most of the endings and are good to quit. The last ending is finding a phone which needs shutting off, and that's all I'll say. Well, we did have that one ending where the phone rang. We would have been stuck here forever. An ending with a phone. There was that one with the fake wife who promised us banana bread. How did we get there again? Ow. Ugh. Let's see.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
It's the windows. Your hint is red door.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh.
It was okay.
It was okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door.
You feel bad backseating endings? Well, I mean, I got most of the endings on my own. The computer one I definitely wouldn't have gotten on my own.
It's incredible he wasn't
I think we got it going this way. Honestly, there have been so many different endings that do so many different things that I'm just 100% not sure.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Hold on, do we go this way?
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop
Never
trying
mind.
to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
A
So good,
phone.
Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Let me look at. Ah, dang it! I made a mistake.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her.
What if I don't
you can
answer?
truly place your
wrong button.
faith in another, then pick up the phone.
No, because I know she won't make me banana bread because she's not real. Pressing the buttons I would use if I were to kick it. Is it just gonna keep ringing? Whee! How would you shut the phone up without answering it? I'd kick the table over. Yeah! I'm just joking. I would unplug it. Why is a phone just in an outlet? Oh.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him.
I didn't pick
filling
up
him
the
not just with
phone.
radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait.
Eat
Oh,
it?
goodness.
Gosh.
Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Smash it with a hammer?
No, that wasn't
Yeah.
supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Joke's on you. I can do the
It's
impossible.
definitely here, clear as day.
The funny
Stanley
thing about the
picks up
narrator, his
phone,
Twitter
he's
account
taken to his
bio
apartment
literally
where he
says the
finds his wife,
narrator.
and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
So this
None
ending
of these decisions
has
were
2
supposed to mean anything.
sub-endings.
I don't
But once these are
understand.
done,
How
that's
on
it.
earth are you
Game
making
over.
meaningful choices. What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely
But once these
ignored
are
even
done,
the
that's
most
it, game
basic
over? I mean, you
safety
manually pick
protocol
game over.
for real-world decision-making, or did you not grasp the severity
There's
of
loads
the
of hidden
situation?
dialogue in this game.
Well, I
You can
won't
hunt
have that
out
kind of
crazy
risk on my
amounts.
watch.
Ooh.
I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Wow.
Choice. It's the best part of being a
There's
real
actually a
person.
video.
But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations.
What is
or
that
he could
posture?
systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What? My goodness. It's 4:30. I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy
Hey, it's
decision-making
Florida.
process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you
8.
make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the
Oh.
feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Stop.
Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making,
Please, I'm begging you. Stop.
And see what the correct thing to do would have been.
More
This way,
charts.
please.
Hello? Hey.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
Aww.
Unfortunately,
I
it
thought we
seems
were
this
going
base
lower
isn't
all the way to the
well equipped to deal with
ground.
reality.
Ugh, there are so many fences. I want to get through that door. It looks so alluring. The game knows. It knows. Do not lie. If you're lying, stop right now. Oops. Yahood, what did you steal? I stole your time.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
I'll do what?
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So, if I go left, will it just continue like it normally does? Oh, well, let's try it. Curious enough.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Tips for not getting fired. Do unbelievable amazing work all time every day. Hey, I was reading that. Hold on, I want to see if we can read that again. I think it cycles through. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the head. Fine. Everyone is unique. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. That's why I'm not moving the way I want to be. Okay. Number of slides on the slide. Slide, charts, and slides. Oh. More. How do I make this go faster? Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Please no more. Please, I'm begging. Hey, I didn't see that one. On your boss appreciation minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out in triplicate and return to your boss appreciation specialist. Solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee like yourself, we're more inclined toward conflict, unless you're the kind of person. No, I missed it. What are your dreams for the future? Plant life, football, comatose, travel, metamorphosis, clear skin, spring break, less air, pollution. Tips for not getting fired. Oh, with no expectation of promotion or recognition. Can I just circle nothing? No. 20 things need to be circled. Okay, later I'm gonna look up these slides so that I don't have to aggressively read them.
Coming to a
Hey!
staircase Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
We can't go downstairs anymore. Which means we did make changes. Ooh. What kind of changes did we have? Oh. Hey.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again
What a
stunned to
terrible
discover
set
not
of
an indication
pictures.
of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
Oh.
Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And
Please
beyond
speak
all
clearly
probability,
into the
he knew
receiver.
the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
Oh,
Night Shark
that's
115.
not very safe. Can I just
Was
write
this
20
the code
things
to
and then
open the
circle
door?
that?
Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Sharkbait, hoo-ha. Did it work? Did it work?
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark, what was it? 115? I actually can't remember. I know he
I'm
just
sorry,
said
is
it.
there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise,
I'm not
we
actually-
can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Night Shark 115. Am I supposed to be
Okay,
doing this? Is it
fine,
tricking
you're
me?
not gonna do it, but you know what?
You're just
It's
making me
pretty
look stupid.
humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
Wow.
I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Wait.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
What?
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Are we doing it again?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Oh,
behave exactly as Stanley would.
Well-
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
What am I doing
I'm quite
wrong?
sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
there? You picky narrator.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what?
Oh, I
What did
almost
you
got
get
on.
out of that?
Come on.
What did you think was
Oh,
so
dang it.
special about seeing the game undone? Left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I
Let
don't
me
know.
go
What's the
through.
answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I...
You're just
No, I
letting me
have
hop
to.
over this
I
dumb
have to
chair.
shut the game down. I have to.
Let me
I
get to the
have
chair. Was mildly startling. Ooh.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You.
Aren't
who
you
thought
lucky?
were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
A
You just
little
had to
bit.
see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Uh-oh. Come on, Stanley.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
Bum, bum,
Stanley,
bum.
please. I need you to make a choice.
The
I
end.
need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
We did it. We did it.
Is all right? Stanley, this is important.
Hey, we finished the game.
It needs you to make a decision.
I actually didn't think that we were going to. He does sound so sad.
Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
Aww.
Do something. Anything.
He's breaking my heart.
It's more important than you can ever know. I need
The narrator did a 10 out of 10 job. I agree.
So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this, Stanley?
You did this to him, Hood.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait.
He was kind of mean at times.
Time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Take as much time as you need.